So my personal brand has allowed me to make hundreds of thousands of dollars whilst being able to work with my dream clients and get a dream life. And it's opened some amazing doors for networking as well. I'll be honest, I was literally in the exact same position you are right now watching this video, trying to make money online, but nothing seemed to be working. And the problem is that all these gurus don't actually tell you the truth about how they're making money online. They tell you everything but what they're actually doing. So I wanted to reveal the secrets on how you can build a personal brand. And I truly believe you are only 2 to 3 months away from getting whatever you want if you follow this video carefully and if you actually take action after watching this video. So get a coffee and start taking some notes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can build a brand that will allow you to attract your dream clients, talent, and networking in less than 60 days. You've probably heard people say that you need to be an educator in your market, but how can you actually do this, and what should you post on your YouTube and other platforms? But I've actually created a blueprint that you can just follow, which is so powerful, and it will allow the market to see you as an authority, as an expert, and you won't have to chase people and leads anymore because they already know, like, and trust you. So the market's perception of you is everything. How people see you before you jump on sales calls is way more important than what you do on sales calls. So this will just make your life 10 times easier. And I found that there's actually a lack of information around different types of pull marketing and how you can attract, clients, talent, and networking. So all you need is just a service that you're selling or a product and a group of people you'd like to help. And if you can do those 2 things and you have them, then this video is going to be amazing and it's going to change your life. So let's just jump straight into it. What I've done is I've created this whiteboard that's going to tell you exactly what gets the most amount of views to the least amount of views. But then it's sort of like a funnel, because just because it gets views doesn't mean it's good. But I'm going to show you exactly what you need to post to be able to build just an iconic personal brand. So let's start at the very top, right? 30% of your content should be trends. Now, how you find trends is very simple. You literally just go to competitors in your niche who have the biggest following, and you just look at their data. You go onto their channel and you see which videos have done well. So if you go onto my channel and you go to popular, you can see that this video on long form got 103,000 views, and it's how to get free leads using ChatGPT in 2024. So you know that if you were to post a similar type of video, it would also be trending and it would get a lot of views. So you can do this for all the creators that are in your niche, whether you're a fitness coach, whether you are a agency owner looking to help coaches, or whatever you're selling, it literally doesn't matter because you need to be doing this. So this is 30% of your content. You leverage other people's data in the market and create videos like this: how to build AI chatbots as a beginner in 2024. Or if you're selling Facebook ads, it would be how to run Facebook ads as a beginner in 2024. Those are sort of trends, but you need to include obviously what has already done well in the market, if that makes sense. So these tend to get the most amount of views, hence the 100,000 views, 36,000 views. So it seems to be like AI is obviously a trend, but in your niche, you probably have trends that always do well as videos, and that should be about 30% of your content. Now, 20% of your content is indirect marketing. Now, this is very, very important. Hormozy does this. Everyone in the space does indirect marketing. So the opposite to indirect marketing is direct marketing, telling people to buy your thing straight away. However, indirect marketing is you posting coaching calls to your YouTube, or leaked community Q&As, or the inner workings of your business, or something where you can subconsciously get the viewer to become product aware, meaning that they understand you have a product without shoving it in their face or without telling them to actually buy your product. So an example of this is if I go onto my YouTube channel, because I want to give an example for every different type of content to make this as simple as possible for you. If we just go to latest videos, I think I did it here. Yeah, so this video here, I did an AI bot masterclass, and you can see that it's just a Sunday. So I do Sunday calls in my community, and I just posted one of them onto my YouTube. So now you know that I have a community. So you can do the same. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. If you're selling a done for you service where you're actually doing it for clients, then you can simply just show the ads manager, or create content about a walkthrough of an AI bot you've just built. And that will naturally attract other people, and they'll see you as an authority because they're watching your content. So that's indirect marketing. You're making people aware that you have something to sell by showing them your actual thing, if that makes sense. So another example would be, I think, this one, where I just walked through high level. This one's a great one. So client interviews are amazing for indirect marketing, because it, once again, shows you have something that you're selling and you've gotten results. And I think video testimonials are by far the most powerful because it's like undeniable. You can't not like, you know, it shows that you've delivered great results. So those are indirect marketing. And you want to share the secrets on how you deliver your service, but you're actually selling the implementation of it. So you can share literally everything you know about your whatever you're an expert in, because 95% of people aren't actually going to like do it. So then you're selling the fact that you're going to keep them accountable. You're going to help them very personally. And that is what you're selling, the implementation, the execution, but you can give away the secrets. So that is indirect marketing and trends. We've covered those two so far. Trends is 30%, indirect marketing is 20% of your content, and 35% of your content is evergreen assets. So these are specialist tutorials, which are quite similar to indirect marketing, but these are videos that may not get as many views, but they are evergreen, meaning that they'll stay on your channel for years and still get views. For example, if you're selling automation to businesses, you could create a video on how to use ManyChat for Instagram in 2024. That is a video that people can search. It's very SEO orientated. So if you post that, people will be searching for that a year, 2 years, even probably 3 years from now on how to use ManyChat, which is just a software for like automating Instagram DMs, or like how to use Instantly, like a cold email software. So whatever you're selling, just make evergreen assets around that. And that should be about 35% of your content. And it doesn't have to be exactly these percentages. Just briefly have it in the back of your mind that these are the types of content that you need to be posting. And these are, once again, most views to least views. Now, 10% of your content should be life and rarity. And this is probably what I lack the most. And this is just what makes you different in the market. So this is talking about things outside of business to sort of bring authenticity and relatability into your channel. Because if you are a business channel, you can still make 10% of your content about what books you like to read or what, I don't know, you like to do at the gym. And these are things, you know, this is why other creators do that, is because it helps you resonate with the audience more. Because if someone watches your content and then you go to the gym and they also go to the gym, obviously that's going to relate more. So this is why you don't want to do this all the time. That's why I put it as 10%. You want to make just like outside of what you'd usually post, but it just helps you become more relatable and authentic in the market, because you're not just talking about business all the time, which isn't a bad thing. You can do that if you want, but I found that the people that I've been able to relate to the most, who have come to me, so I've attracted them, they always talk about how like I do the same thing as they do, basically, or I did the same thing that they did. So I think that is amazing. So if you can do like day in the lives, or what books you like, or just podcasts, things like that, that should be great. But once again, like 5-10% of your content should be that, and most of it should just be like indirect marketing, evergreen assets, and then trends. And 3-5% should be direct response. So these are probably very rare. Like I haven't done one of these on my channel, like in the whole entirety of my YouTube. And direct response is basically where you just tell people to buy your thing straight away. So I haven't done this. I usually maybe do a bit of direct response at the end of a YouTube video after people have watched like 20-30 minutes. And I think that's totally fine to add a call to action after giving huge amounts of value. But a full direct response video is just you like on a VSL on a YouTube video. So let's say I'm just telling you to buy my thing and it's like a 5-minute YouTube video. I rarely do that, and I don't recommend you do that, which is why I've put it as like 3%. So out of 100 long form YouTube videos you post, 3 of them you can be telling people to buy your thing straight away, but you can't really do it too often because you'll just burn it out. And these are very rare. So an example of this is when you drop a new product or you drop a new service you're selling, you could do a YouTube video on it. I know a lot of people that have done that in the market, and it works. Now, once you've created each piece of content, it doesn't matter whether it's long form, short form, or whatever it is. This is mainly for YouTube, because I think that is where the market is shifting towards. If you look at people like Hormozy, there's a reason he's posting pretty much every day on YouTube long form. It's just what it is. And Hormozy said that like for every 70K he invested in his content, it makes him like, it gets the same reach as like $3 million would in ad spend. So yeah, content's absolutely key. There's a reason why all the big players are doing it. And for each piece of content you make, you can score it out of 10 using this formula. So you can pronounce this however you want. VRIO. So the first one is value. So you would score value out of 10. So you'd look at a YouTube video. So let's just take, I don't know, my most popular one, for example. And what is the value that I actually give in this video? So am I solving people's problems for free? That is what I would define as value. And I think you could give this like a solid 8 out of 10 because I'm telling people how to get leads. Now, you would have that as 8 out of 10. Now, what is the rarity? How rare are these types of videos in the market? Like how to get free leads using, probably not that rare. So you could give it maybe a 5 out of 10. However, I was one of the first people to figure out how to use ChatGPT on this. So that makes it more rare because not many people had done a video on that. So it's probably an 8 out of 10 realistically. Now for the inimitability, how can this be like, imitated or replicated by your competition? And yes, this can be pretty easily replicated, but once again, I was one of the first on this thing. So that's once again probably a 7 out of 10. And you see how you can score all of these out of 10, and then just like add them all up and then divide by 4 basically. So it's that simple, and you get a score for each piece of content you make. And organized is just, is this strength a competitive advantage? Are you ready to put it to use? And obviously it is. So yeah, that's just a quick framework for scoring, but hopefully this makes sense about how you can actually make content, and you know what most of your content should be. Trends and evergreen assets, those are what, and you can combine both. So for example, like how to build AI chatbots as a beginner, that probably is an evergreen asset for like a year or two, because people are still going to be searching on how to build like AI chatbots. Or this works for anything. Like if you're selling fitness, you can just make videos on like how to get the best body of your life in 2024. And people are going to be searching for that. So that is most of your content. And then the indirect marketing is really cool. Like a lot of people do this, and this is a great way to sell your thing without actually selling it like hard, if that makes sense. So yeah, that is pretty much it on the formula. So now you should have a better idea of what to post. Now you actually need to post, because most people have watched this video, but not many people actually record. And it's about it's about like, how can you create content as easily as possible for you? Because everyone's different. So if you want to create YouTube videos on the way to work in your car, do that. If it's easy for you, just do it. Because most people talk about creating content, but they see it as this massive thing. Oh, I need to like speak. I don't like speaking, but you can just find what works best for you and then do an absolute shit ton of it in terms of volume. Because when you're starting, it's like you have no idea what videos are going to do well. Yes, you can do what I said about looking at other people in the trends and seeing what videos have done well for them, but it's just a volume game when you're starting out. So if you can just post 50 YouTube videos as quickly as possible, then you'll know which videos have done well from those 50, and you'll be way better at communicating. So it'll just be like 10 times better. Whereas if you spent like 2 weeks trying to create one YouTube video, that's a terrible idea if you're starting out. So less thinking, more doing. If you've made it to this part of the video, congratulations, because it shows that you're serious. And yeah, drop a like and subscribe if you've made it this far. I appreciate you watching the channel, and I promise to you that I'm going to keep posting. If you want to grow your personal brand and you want to take it to the next level and you want to attract your dream clients, you want to be able to live your dream life, then I've got about 3 spots open this month for one-to-one coaching. I'll leave a link in the description so you can apply. It is only for those that are serious, so please do not book a call if you aren't willing to invest in yourself. It isn't free. I would love to help all you guys for free. But yeah, if you don't have a bit of money saved up, it's probably not for you, but that's totally fine. You can keep watching these YouTube videos. I'll keep providing value. And yeah, that's it for me. Hope you have an amazing day and start executing on these videos.